Have you ever felt like your English isn't progressing? Because every time you need to express yourself, you stumble over words, overthink grammar rules, and still make mistakes. Or stutter because you're unsure of a word's pronunciation. Well, as someone who's also learning English as a second language, I know exactly how you feel. That's why in today's video, I want to share with you the exact approach I've used over the past 7 months to improve my English. The secret is if you want to become fluent in English, you have to stop obsessing over grammar. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the language through context. Don't look at English as a subject to be mastered, but as a tool for communication. The first and the most important skill is listening. Research shows that listening is key when learning a language. After all, how can you communicate if you don't understand what people are saying? The goal in listening is to immerse yourself in English as much as possible. And you can listen to whatever interests you: podcasts, YouTube videos, movies, or even everyday conversations in English. At first, you might not understand everything, and that's okay. The point is to get used to the sounds and rhythms of the language. Over time, you'll start recognizing words, phrases, and even improving your pronunciation without realizing it. In fact, listening is how I started. I listened to everything in English, whether it is watching videos, scrolling through social media, or learning something new for school. I make sure it is in English. It's like creating a second nature for my target language. Over time, this habit stopped me from overthinking every sentence, and I became good at recognizing patterns in how English speakers talk. And once I understood the sounds, I felt confident enough to start speaking and even make YouTube videos. Now that you're immersing yourself through listening, the next step is to expand your vocabulary through reading. Reading is a game changer. It helps you build your vocabulary, improve your grammar naturally, and better understand sentence structure, all without memorizing rules. And just like listening, you can read anything that interests you. If you enjoy books, start by reading books you have already read in your native language. That way, you already know the story and can focus on learning new vocabulary in English. But if you're like me and reading a 350 page seems overwhelming, don't worry, there's an easier option. There are plenty of pages that provide quick, digestible content in English. You just have to find what you enjoy and use it to practice. For me, reading wasn't just about understanding words, it helped me start thinking in English. When you read enough, you begin to form sentences in your head the way native speakers do, and eventually you stop translating from your first language. After building your listening and reading habits, you'll feel the urge to speak. This leads us to the third and the most crucial skill: speaking practice. At this point, you will be eager to speak English, and you may start engaging with people you once avoided because of the language barrier. Speaking is where most learners get stuck, mainly because they fear making mistakes. But here's the truth: the only way to improve your speaking is by speaking. I love speaking in English. In fact, I can talk with someone for hours even if I don't particularly like them, simply because I find joy in practicing my skills my English skills. The key is to view English as a tool for communication, not a subject to study. You don't need perfect grammar to be understood. You just need to be clear and confident. Here's what I do to practice. I talk to myself, record videos, and mimic native speakers. The more you speak, the more natural it will feel. It is natural to struggle at first, but over time, you'll start speaking without overthinking. In summary, if you're starting out in your English journey, forget about learning grammar for now. Focus on listening to English every day, reading to expand your vocabulary and understand sentence structure, and most importantly, speaking as much as you can. English is a tool for communication, so don't get stuck in the theory. If you have made it this far, you are already doing an amazing job. Keep going, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you found these tips helpful. Share your own language learning experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear what's working for you. Bye for now.